Hello and welcome to Bookish 24/7. Today, we have a very interesting story about Jake and Emma. Together, they create something special while discovering love and friendship. This story will help you improve your English and is perfect for learners. Let's start. Let me tell you a story about Jake. Jake lived in a small, quiet town. He was a simple man with a big heart. Every morning, Jake woke up early and went to his flower shop. His shop was called Bloom and Bright. Jake loved flowers. He took care of them like they were his friends. He made beautiful bouquets for his customers. People came to his shop, bought flowers, and left with smiles on their faces. But Jake wasn't happy. When he finished his work, he went home to an empty apartment. He sat by the window, looking at the stars. Jake always thought, I wish I had someone to share my life with. He felt lonely. One day, a new family came to Jake's town. Emma and her grandmother moved into a small house near the park. Emma was a kind and cheerful young woman. She loved painting, reading books, and spending time with her little dog, Max. Emma's grandmother was happy to be in a quiet town. She said, "Emma, this place feels like home already." Emma smiled and said, "Yes, Grandma, I think we will love it here." The next day, Emma's grandmother said, "Let's go to the flower shop. I need some roses for our new house." Emma agreed, and they planned their visit to the shop. The next morning, Emma walked into Jake's flower shop with her grandmother. The shop was full of colorful flowers. Emma looked around and said, "Wow, this place is amazing." Jake looked up from the counter and smiled. He said, "Good morning. How can I help you?" Emma's grandmother said, "I'd like some roses, please." Jake carefully made a bouquet of red and white roses. While he worked, Emma said, "You have such beautiful flowers here. How long have you had this shop?" Jake smiled and said, "I've been working here for 5 years. Flowers are my passion." Emma introduced herself and said, "My name is Emma, and this is my grandmother." Jake replied, "Nice to meet you." "I'm Jake." When they left the shop, Jake felt happy. He thought, Emma seems so kind. I hope she comes back again. A week later, Emma came back to Jake's shop. This time, she came alone. She smiled and said, "Hi, Jake. I need more flowers for my house." Jake was happy to see her again. He asked, "What kind of flowers would you like?" Emma laughed and said, "Surprise me." Jake made a bouquet of colorful tulips and daisies. As he worked, they talked. Emma told Jake about her love for painting. She said, "I want to paint the park and the lake here. They are so beautiful." Jake listened and said, "That sounds wonderful. You must be very talented." When Emma left the shop, Jake thought, her smile makes my day better. I hope she visits again soon. Over the next few weeks, Emma became a regular visitor to Jake's shop. They talked about flowers, books, and the town. Jake started looking forward to her visits. One day, Jake decided to do something brave. He asked Emma, "Would you like to go to the lake with me for a picnic?" Emma looked surprised, but then she smiled and said, "That sounds lovely. I'd love to go." Jake felt both nervous and excited. He said, "Great. Let's meet on Sunday at the park." That evening, Jake started planning the picnic. He made a list of things to bring and thought, "I hope Emma enjoys the day." Sunday arrived, and the weather was perfect. The sun was shining, and the lake sparkled in the light. Jake was nervous but excited as he waited for Emma at the park. When she arrived, she had a small basket in her hand. "Hi, Jake," she said with a smile. "I brought some sandwiches." Jake smiled back and said, "Great, let's find a nice spot by the lake." They sat under a big tree close to the water. They talked about their dreams. Jake said, "One day, I want to create a big garden where everyone can enjoy flowers." Emma listened and said, "That's a beautiful dream. I want to paint scenes from around the world, but first, I want to paint this lake." Emma took out her sketchbook and started drawing. Jake watched as her pencil moved quickly and smoothly. After a while, Emma handed him the drawing. "This is for you," she said. It was a sketch of the lake with flowers all around it. Jake looked at the drawing and said, "This is amazing." "Thank you, Emma." That day at the lake, their friendship grew deeper. One morning, Jake was walking past Emma's house. He noticed her in the garden, looking frustrated. "Hi, Emma," he said. "What's wrong?" Emma sighed. "I'm trying to plant flowers, but I don't know how to make the soil right. It's too hard." Jake laughed and said, "Don't worry, I'll help you." He rolled up his sleeves and showed Emma how to loosen the soil and plant the seeds properly. A few days later, Jake was very busy at his shop. He had a big order for a wedding, and there were too many flowers to arrange. Emma walked in and said, "You look stressed. Can I help?" Jake smiled and said, "Yes, please." Emma carefully arranged bouquets with him. One weekend, the annual town fair arrived. There were games, food stalls, and music everywhere. Jake asked, "Would you like to go to the fair with me?" Emma smiled and said, "Of course." At the fair, they played games like ring toss and won small prizes. Emma laughed when Jake tried to win a teddy bear, but missed every time. "Let me try," Emma said. She tossed the ring and won on her first try. She handed Jake the teddy bear and said, "This is for you." They enjoyed cotton candy and warm pretzels. At the end of the evening, they rode the Ferris wheel. As the wheel stopped at the top, Emma looked at the town lights below and said, "This is so beautiful." Jake looked at Emma and thought, "This moment feels perfect." One evening, dark clouds gathered in the sky. A strong storm hit the town with heavy rain and strong winds. Jake was worried about Emma and her grandmother. He put on his raincoat and went to their house. When he arrived, Emma was trying to save her grandmother's plants. The wind was strong, and the pots were falling over. "Emma, I'm here to help," Jake shouted. Together, they moved the plants to a safe spot inside the house. Emma's grandmother thanked Jake and said, "You're a kind young man." After the storm calmed down, Emma looked at Jake and said, "Thank you for coming. I don't know what I would have done without you." Jake smiled and said, "I'll always be here to help." After the storm, the town was quiet and peaceful. Emma and Jake sat together on her porch watching the stars. Emma said, "Thank you again for helping us. You're always so kind." Jake looked at her and said, "I care about you, Emma. You're special to me." Emma smiled softly and said, "You're special to me too, Jake." They sat in silence for a while, enjoying the moment. Jake thought, "I've never felt this close to anyone before." Emma thought, "Jake understands me in a way no one else does." That night, they both realized their feelings for each other were growing stronger. One afternoon, Jake said to Emma, "I want to show you something special." They walked to the edge of the town where there was an empty field. The grass was overgrown, and the area looked forgotten. "This is where I dream of building a beautiful garden," Jake said. "I want people to come here to relax and enjoy the flowers." Emma looked around and smiled. "It's a wonderful idea. Jake, this field has so much potential. Let's do it together," Emma said. Jake felt a spark of hope. With Emma by his side, his dream seemed possible. Jake and Emma began working on the garden the next day. They cleared the weeds, dug the soil, and planted seeds. It was hard work, but they laughed and talked while they worked. As days passed, people in the town noticed their efforts. "What are you two working on?" someone asked. Jake smiled and said, "We're creating a garden for everyone to enjoy." Soon, a few townspeople offered to help. They brought tools, seeds, and even snacks to keep Jake and Emma energized. With teamwork and dedication, the garden began to take shape. One day, Emma surprised Jake with an idea. "I want to add something special to the garden," she said. She brought her paints and brushes and started working on a large mural on one of the garden walls. The painting showed flowers, birds, and a sunny sky. It was full of life and color. When Emma finished, Jake stood back and admired her work. "This is incredible, Emma. You've made the garden even more beautiful." Emma blushed and said, "I wanted to make it special for you." In the town, Jake realized how much her creativity added to his dream. Finally, the big day arrived, the grand opening of the garden. Jake and Emma invited the whole town. They decorated the entrance with colorful flowers and ribbons. When the townspeople arrived, they were amazed. "This is beautiful," someone said. Another person added, "It's like a little paradise." Jake and Emma gave a small speech. Jake said, "This garden was my dream, but it became a reality because of Emma and everyone's help. Thank you." Emma smiled and said, "We hope this garden brings you peace and happiness." The crowd clapped and cheered. After the grand opening, the garden became the heart of the town. People came to relax, have picnics, and take photos. Children played by the flowers, and couples walked hand in hand. Jake and Emma visited the garden every day to take care of the plants. They felt proud of what they had created together. One evening, as they stood in the garden watching the sunset, Jake said, "This garden is more than just flowers. It's a place where people can feel happy." Emma nodded and said, "And we built it together." That makes it even more special. The garden continued to grow just like their friendship, and something even deeper. One day, as Jake and Emma were watering the plants, a group of businessmen arrived at the garden. They were wearing suits and looked serious. One of them said, "This field is perfect for our new mall. We'll pay you a lot of money to sell it." Jake shook his head. "This garden isn't for sale. It's for the town." The businessman frowned. "Think about it. You could make a fortune." Emma stepped forward and said firmly, "This garden is more valuable than money. It's a place for everyone to enjoy." The businessmen left, but they didn't look happy. Jake and Emma knew they would have to fight to protect the garden. Jake and Emma decided to ask the townspeople for help. They went door to door, explaining the situation. "This garden belongs to all of us," Jake said. "We need to protect it." The townspeople agreed. They signed petitions, made banners, and held a meeting in the garden. People of all ages came together, sharing stories about what the garden meant to them. When the businessmen returned, they saw a large crowd waiting for them. One person shouted, "You can't take our garden!" The businessmen realized they couldn't win. They left the field and never came back. Jake and Emma smiled at each other, feeling proud of what they had achieved with the town's support. One evening, Jake and Emma were in the garden, watching the sunset. The sky was painted with orange and pink colors, and the flowers swayed gently in the breeze. Jake took a deep breath and said, "Emma, there's something I need to tell you." Emma looked at him curiously. "What is it, Jake?" Jake hesitated for a moment, then said, "I've fallen in love with you. You've brought so much joy into my life, and I can't imagine my days without you." Emma's eyes filled with tears, but she was smiling. "Jake, I feel the same way. I've loved you for a while now." They sat in the garden, holding hands, feeling happier than ever. A few weeks later, Jake planned something special. He invited Emma to the garden, saying, "I have a surprise for you." When Emma arrived, she saw the garden decorated with candles and flowers. In the middle of the garden, Jake stood nervously with something in his hand. "Emma," he said, kneeling on one knee, "you've changed my life in the most wonderful way. Will you marry me?" Emma's eyes widened, and she smiled brightly. "Yes, Jake, of course I will." They hugged, surrounded by the beauty of the garden and the love they shared. Jake and Emma decided to have their wedding in the garden on a sunny afternoon. The entire town gathered to celebrate. Emma walked down the aisle holding a bouquet of flowers from the garden. Jake waited for her under an arch covered in roses. When they said their vows, everyone cheered and clapped. It was a perfect day. After the wedding, Jake and Emma continued to care for the garden together. It became not only a place for flowers, but also a symbol of love, friendship, and community. As Ben, the storyteller, I'll say this. Jake and Emma's love story reminds us that dreams can come true when we work together and believe in each other.